Hey guys, it's Clint with CBMTB, and as you can see, I'm still in my sling. I decided to go ahead and record another video so that would give me a little time post-op to do some recovery before I make some more videos. So today we're going to go over the packs that I have, and I'm going to do a long-term review on the Osprey Syncro 12 and on the Osprey Savu. And we're going to discuss what I carry in my packs. So the majority of the time when I ride and I'm using my GoPros, I wear the larger pack, and it keeps, it's got plenty of room. It keeps my little small Joby Gorilla tripod in there, along with the spare Hero 8 and batteries and memory cards. And I can even throw my mirrorless Nikon Z50 in there if I want to, which is what I'm filming this on today. And I have tools. I have a first aid kit, a spare tube, and some other miscellaneous stuff in here. I'll show you what I always carry. It also leaves me with room to put a few extra things if I need them. So if it's cool, I can put in a windbreaker or a rain jacket or something like that. If I take a longer trip, a longer ride, I can put in some food. I can carry my lunch. It also holds a couple of liters of water in the hydration bag. So we'll go over all of those things and the features on the pack. So some of the first features I'd like to go over are the bellows pocket here, which is kind of stretchy, and so a lot of times if I take my gloves off when I stop to have a snack or whatever, I stuff them in here. That way I don't lose them. It's also big enough. I've stuffed a raincoat in here and some other things before. The other thing it has is this little contraption, and it will hold your helmet. You can slip this through your helmet, and it locks it and holds it on here if you're going to be walking around with your pack on and not riding. Another nice little feature that it has is down here. It has a cover, a rain cover, that you can take out. Covers the whole pack to keep your gear dry while you're riding if you're stuck out in the rain. Like I said, it is a hydration pack. So here's the hydration tube and the bite valve. I've been using the Osprey. I'm not sponsored by Osprey. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So I've been using Osprey packs for years. My backpacking pack is Osprey. My day pack that I use just for running around or when I was on vacation is an Osprey. And these two packs are Osprey as well. And I'm really fond of the hydration bladders that they use. And I'll show you why. One, you can get a quick disconnect, so I can take it apart, and then I can pull the bag out. So 2.5 liters is what this bag will hold. The reason I really like this is I've been using Osprey hydration bags for probably 5 or 6 years. I've never had one rupture. I've never had a puncture. Now I take care of my equipment, but like I've crashed and had this pack on and landed on my back before, and nothing ever happened. And I've never had one of these leak. One thing that I really like is there's no screw down cover or cap for filling, and it's just basically a bag. You undo this this little slide on piece, and then you unfold it, and then you can open it up, and that's how you fill it or empty it. And it seems to stay very well closed and sealed this way. So I really like using this hydration bag, and actually I have several of them. Some people do ask about how you care for the hydration bags, so I always keep it clean, keep it washed, and I store it in the freezer, so I don't have to worry about mold building up or anything if it's damp. So I keep all of them in the freezer. Now let's see, what else is in this pack? Let me I'm going to zip up the hydration portion here. So the next thing that they have on here, or in here, is this small pouch on top. And they call it a sunglasses pouch. And I wear my sunglasses while I ride, so I don't keep them in here. What I do keep in here, though, is my cell phone. And it protects it fairly well. It stays in here, and I run GPS while I ride as well, and I have never had any problems with it connecting or keeping up through the pack. Then in the main pouch, and this is a 12-liter pack, by the way. That's why it's the Synchro 12. So in the main pouch, I keep ultralight waterproof first aid kit. This one is from Adventure Medical. Bought it at REI. And it's a pretty comprehensive little kit for cuts and scrapes and that kind of stuff. And super lightweight. Let's see, I have a spare tube. Everybody should have a spare tube, even though I run tubeless. I have a tube just in case. I also have a puncture kit. Here is my tool kit. We'll go over what's in the tool kit in just a minute. And then I really like that this pack is divided and has lots of different pouches. So here you can see I keep a pump. And then in this pouch is where I throw, it's got different little pockets. And I can throw some, protein bars and snacks and that stuff in here. And then I usually keep my wallet and other things in this little pouch. But a couple of things that always stay in this pack that I don't take out. Eyeglass wipes and a microfiber cloth. And I also keep a small tiny flashlight in case I get lost in the dark. And a little pocket knife because you never know. And then a spare GoPro knob. Those often come in handy. So we'll put this down to the side and let's look at the toolkit real quick. Fortunately, I don't have to use this very often. So I have a CO2 cylinder. This is a lysine plug kit. Here I have a toe peak tool, and it also has the chain link tool, which I've actually had to use several times. Fortunately, not on my bike, but I've come across people on the trail who have needed repairs, and that's come in pretty handy. Here is the fill valve that goes along with my CO2. And I don't even know what brand this one is. Probably a little overkill as far as tools go, but I do keep a multiplier. Pliers are always useful for all kinds of things. It has saw and knife blade and screwdriver and all that kind of stuff in there. And this is a Gerber multiplier. And along that goes with the Gerber is this little set, and so it's got screwdriver heads and a little socket head, and they attach onto one of the attachments here, and you can fix all kind of stuff with it. A couple of patches for tires if needed. Something everybody should have pretty much in every pack: zip ties. You never know when you're going to need a zip tie. They come in handy for anything from fixing your pack, fixing a busted zipper on a jacket, something to hold it together, all kind of stuff for those. I do a pair of tire levers. These tire levers are pretty unique. They are made by Moose Trex. If I can find a link to them, I will put that online. But you can put them together this way, and you can use that to break a chain apart. You clip it on the links and grip it. And then the tire levers are good. They're solid plastic, but they're not flexible at all. They're really stiff. It's a really good tire lever, and yeah, I really like those. And what else? Oh yeah, the last thing I carry is a spare derailleur hanger. Parts are hard to come by right now, especially for the Orbea. When you find them, grab one. So I always keep a spare derailleur hanger in here. And so those are the tools that I keep. The first aid kit, I'm not going to open it up because I've never had to open it up and use it, because I've never had like any massive bad injuries while I'm out riding. So the next pack I'm going to go over, and you see this one's pretty clean because it's pretty new. I've only had it about 6 months. When I'm not shooting video, I will wear this pack. I wear it in the summer when it's really hot. And actually I will wear this when I shoot video sometimes. Like I've worn this when I was at Canuga and shooting video, and because it was just so hot. This other Osprey gets pretty hot to wear. But this pack actually will hold all of this stuff. My tools, first aid kit, and a spare tube will all fit in here. And it also has a sunglass pouch here on the top. And that's usually where I put my phone. And then it's got the big pouch with a divider. And then there are smaller pouches on the sides. on both sides. And then of course bottle holders. So for water, I usually just use a regular plain bottle. This one I think, yeah, this is Nathan, which is products for like runners and stuff. And then for other hydration needs, I use this insulated bottle. And so a lot of times I will take and put water in here, some ice, and then usually some electrolyte supplement in here, especially when it's really, really hot. And so those are the packs, and I have to say I've always been very happy with Osprey. They stand behind their products. I've never actually had to use their warranty, but they do have lifetime warranties. And so that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will put links to most all of this online, so that if you want to go check them out, or you want to buy one, or see how much they cost, that kind of stuff. And I hope you guys have time this week to go out and enjoy the ride. Thanks.